So, chat, in the last stream, we were working on setting up this coke oven here with our chest and our bonsai pots to generate mostly the wormwood logs. That's kind of really what we were after, but the byproduct of apples is also very much so appreciated. And as you can see, since the end of the last stream, this has kind of been running quite a while, to the point where we now have quite a lot of sticks, apples, and saplings, as well as a few leaves as well. And we also have, thankfully, quite a bit of mana. I believe even enough for us to make the TERRASTEEL, which is the next quest in the quest line here. And basically what I did between streams is I have gone ahead and set up another coke oven here, because we really weren't making anywhere near enough charcoal to power all of the endo flames. I also added 2 more endo flames to the setup, so we now have 6 instead of 4, so hopefully making mana just that little bit quicker. And I also came back on earlier today to a couple of signs right here. This is on a Patreon server, and one of my Patreons has been kind enough to throw down a fluid trash can for me here. This thing is fairly easy to make, and I was going to make more myself had they not made it for me. It's just 3 stone, 5 cobblestone, and 1 bucket. That makes a fluid trash can, and so essentially now all of the creosote that comes out of these coke ovens is being basically just deleted in the fluid trash can here, because again, otherwise the coke ovens, they get backed up and then they stop making charcoal, and the whole thing kind of comes to a grinding halt. Now, some people did point out, and I think they're probably right, that we maybe shouldn't be using the coke ovens for the endo flames, because we're now at a point in the pack where getting cobblestone and therefore getting sand and therefore getting clay is fairly easy. We can really make as many bonsai pots as we like, and so it might not be a terrible idea to, instead of making charcoal with our wood, just dropping the sticks and the logs directly onto pressure plates near the endo flames. That way, you know, if we need more, you know, even if we do need more wormwood logs or more sticks or whatnot, and more fuel in general to power our endo flames, we can just make more bonsai pots and put more saplings in them. I think that's going to be a lot easier than making, you know, a new coke oven every time we reach a new bottleneck, because I think already we are kind of at the point, you'll see now, we don't have a backlog of charcoal, despite the fact that this has been running for quite some time. So I really do think that we're once again at a point where we're not producing enough charcoal to keep up with this system. We're not producing as much mana as we possibly could. And so I do think at some point, potentially in today's stream, I might pivot over into kind of just using the sticks and the logs directly from the bonsai pots as fuel for our mana. But that's not where we're going to start today, chat. To start today, I think we can probably go ahead and make the TERRASTEEL, because we do now have this terrestrial agglomeration plate. And if I am not mistaken, the way that you actually use the terrestrial agglomeration plate, you also do need 5 living rock, of which we have 2. So let's go ahead and get some like regular stone here smelting up. And I think you also need 4 blocks of lapis, which thankfully we do have the resources for. And on top of that, I'm also fairly certain that we are going to need an item from Britannia, the name of which I have forgotten. The spark, is it? Yeah, I think we need this guy right here. The sparks are fairly easy to make. Usually you'd use blaze powder, which has been renamed, I guess, to fiery dust. But it does look like there is an alternate recipe using the firewood here from Tinker's Construct, which of course we made in the past using the wormwood planks and the end infused iron chunks. So we do need 2 of these. We need 1 on top of a mana pool, and we need 1 on top of the terrestrial agglomeration plate. That's going to allow the terrestrial agglomeration plate to use the mana from the mana pool to make the TERRASTEEL. And I do believe it uses about half a mana pool's worth of mana in order to make that TERRASTEEL. So if we're going to make this happen, chat, we do need 4 total chunks of ender iron. I think right now we have 1. We have 2, actually. Okay, interesting. We'll go ahead and smelt those up. I don't think there's a way to, and by smelt those up, I do, of course, mean smelt it up in the mana pool. We do need to find just 1 more, which hopefully won't be too difficult. They have seemingly been quite, you know, common so far. So I guess, chat, let's grab a little bit of endstone so we can kind of block ourselves in. Our soul scribe is slowly but surely wearing down on durability, but it does still have a fair bit left. I have spotted our target here, chat, so it should really just be as simple as doing something like this. I don't think that he's going to try and come around this backside. There we go. Like, if he came over here, he probably could have got me there, but either way, that gets us 1 more end-infused iron, and that should, chat, be pretty much everything to get ourselves 2 lots of sparks. So long as we have the stone. Of course, we do need to go get some more living rock, but that's fine. Now, I was talking to chat a little bit about potentially automating the production of cobblestone today. I think that's probably something I would like to look into doing, and using a mod that I've not used too much, but a pretty nifty mod called Integrated Dynamics. We can actually, I think, automate the Pure Daisy fairly easily. We'll also use the old mechanical users from extra utilities. We can use these to both break and place blocks, and we can use integrated dynamics to kind of tell the breakers and places when to place and when to break. So I think that could be pretty cool, and I think we're maybe going to want to do that just because right now it's a little tedious, putting down 24 endstone, waiting 60 seconds for it to turn into cobblestone, and then breaking it all manually. I think automating that early on is going to be is going to make our lives a whole heck of a lot easier. And also, I might as well throw down a little bit more stone here. I have a feeling we're probably going to need more endstone at some point soon. Did I just see an Enderman go upstairs? I did. What the heck are you doing over there, man? That's my room. So 4 wormwood planks. We'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. That should be everything we need, chat, to get the 2 sparks here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's get some petals here. I guess we'll go with brown because we have quite a few of those lying around. And then what else are we missing? Is it gold? Yeah, we need some gold nuggets. I do think that we have maybe 1 gold ingot. We do indeed. Let's go ahead and craft that down. And over in the crafting station, that should be 2 sparks. Nice. So I believe, if memory serves me correctly, chat, that the way this works is we put down like a 3x3 almost multi-block right here. And if I'm not mistaken, it is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, with the old terrestrial agglomeration plate in the middle. And then if you put the spark, you just right-click here and here. That's going to put a spark above the mana pool and a spark above the pressure plate, the terrestrial plate even. And then if we get a mana pearl, a mana diamond, and a mana ingot, we should be able to throw basically all of those down on the plate. And then the lovely blue balls here will pulse in and out, pulling mana from the mana pool. You'll see it going down there in real time. It does use quite a bit of mana, but any second now, I think there's one more in and out cycle here. They do go very green before they actually make the TERRASTEEL. And there we go. 1 TERRASTEEL ingot. Nice. Now, next up we have the portal stabilizer. Crafting these Natura pylons needs Eyes of Ender, but you found the perfect substitute. Is it more fire? Ooh, no, we need an Eye of Redstone, which is 1 ender pearl, 1 redstone, and then 1 resonating redstone crystal. This actually leads in quite nicely to the automating of cobblestone over here, because if we are going to get mechanical users, we do need quite a few of these resonating redstone crystals here. Thankfully, they're fairly easy to make. They need 4 redstone and then 1 ender shard. The ender shard is made by crafting an ender pearl with the glass cutter, and the glass cutter is fairly easy to make. It's 1 stick and then 3 iron ingots, all of which do not seem too difficult. I'm fairly certain 1 TERRASTEEL ingot here is all we're going to need, thankfully, so we don't have to wait for any more mana to come through, which is very nice indeed. But if we grab the iron and do something like this, that gets us the glass cutter, and then of course if we craft that up with one of our many ender pearls, like so, that gets us 8 ender shards. And you can use this 8 times to make 8, for example, 8 resonating redstone crystals, or whatever you have to really. Now, in terms of redstone, we don't really have all that much. We have 12 here, which is going to be enough to make the 1 resonating redstone crystal, but I do think we are going to have to get some more redstone later on in today's stream. But thankfully, that shouldn't be too difficult. And then at that point, this doesn't look too bad. The mana pylon, the base mana pylon, does require 2, well, we need 2 of these. So we need 2 more mana diamonds and 4 more mana steel. Thankfully, we do again have quite a lot of diamonds, which is real nice. If you're not so lucky, by the way, to find diamonds, there is a tab in here, all resources, that talks about gems of the void. It says, unlike other materials, diamonds seem to accumulate under the end islands, forming in phosphory spikes, forming a phosphory spike in the acidic plains biome. So you can find diamond ore in the acidic plains biome if you don't happen to get so lucky and find them in end chests. But if we go ahead and make 2 of those, we need 4 of these. And 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That should almost be everything that we need, right? Yeah, we do need 4 more gold ingots as well, but again, I think we do have a little bit of gold ore lying around. We do indeed. And people have suggested that I should put a hopper here to kind of help with the automation a little bit of the squeezer. so we can have the ore kind of automatically placed in for us, like that. That way, all we have to do is jump and then press the button to reset. Oh, that's interesting. It actually put the ore, put the dust in the hopper. That's very interesting. I assume that's now done. It is, and we actually got 2 every single time now, which is very nice indeed. So we'll get both those smelted up, and I think at that point, chat, we actually have everything it takes to make our 2 mana pylons. We are going to need quite a bit of living wood, and so while we wait for all of that to smelt up, let's go and put down some more logs around here. We also, if I'm not mistaken, need some glimmering living wood, which normally you make with glowstone. However, I have yet to find any in the end, but I assume that if there's a substitute, it will let us know in here. Ah, yes, you can make it with the N-biotic instead of with the glowstone. Nice. Back over here, our gold is done. Fantastic. And so we should be able to make 2 mana pylons and then upgrade those to, hopefully, 2. We get some terrestrial nuggets. Nature pylons. We do need 1 more of these eyes of redstone here, but again, that should not be a problem. 4 redstone plus the old shard. And then 1 ender pearl, 1 redstone, and 1 of these guys right here, the old redstone crystals. There we go. And boom. Nice. All right. So we have the 2 nature pylons. That's that quest complete. Next up is the Underrealm. I do believe, though, to get to this, we have to actually build the portal. Now, we actually don't have, or have not made, a Lexica Britannia yet. And I'm thinking maybe we should. I don't necessarily think we need one, because I believe I do know the layout of the portal here. I'm just thinking where I want to actually build this. I might move the runic altar temporarily, and I might put the portal down maybe like right here. So we do actually need an elven gateway core if we're going to build the portal, which is this guy, which is where the other final 3 pieces of terrestrial come in, as well as some more living wood. I think we do have enough living wood here. I don't think we need any more. So let's craft up the old core here. And then I believe we need 3 glimmering living wood, which is, for us, 3 N-biotics. Like so. And again, if memory serves me right, I believe the way that, that this looks is we have the elven gateway core at the bottom. You then have living wood either side, like so. You then have you don't need blocks here. You then have living wood, glimmering living wood, and regular living wood. And then the same on this side, regular, glimmering, and regular. And then along the top, you have, again, regular, glimmering, and regular, like so. And I believe, chat, that is basically the portal. It does require 2 mana pools with the mana pylons. I don't think there's a specific place those have to go. I know they used to be, but I think now you can have them pretty much anywhere so long as they're close enough by. But if we get 2 of these, you want to put these down kind of either side of the portal. So maybe like 1 here and 1 here with the pylons on top. And I believe that's pretty much good to go. We do need mana. Yeah. So that's like the structure is ready, but there is mana required to actually get this going. So I think what we will probably do here, chat, is utilize our mana tablet. We'll swap that to extract mode. And then we'll put some of that mana in here. I don't think it needs that much mana to open, by the way. I think only a small amount is needed. And then some more in this side as well. Hey, it worked. Nice. Okay, so you don't really need that much. Maybe like half to 2/3 of that like first section, that first like quadrant there, if that makes sense. And there we go. We have an Alpine portal. Nice. So the next quest here is the Underrealm. Originally, traveling to the nether would require building a portal in the overworld, but after exchanging some information with the elves, you found that building a glitched portal in the end might just lead you to the nether. But the nether is still a dimension of nothingness. You need to figure out a way to regenerate the nether, obtain a tome of the Underrealm. So you can get the tome of the Underrealm this guy right here, by throwing a regular Minecraft book into the portal. Now, a regular Minecraft book, thankfully, can be made with 3 paper, 2 blank patterns, and a string, all of which should be very doable for us. We have 1 string right here in the form of the industrial hemp fiber. We can potentially, I was going to say we maybe already have some blank patterns, alas we've used all of our blank patterns. That is fine. We can go ahead and make more blank patterns fairly easily. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Good stuff. And then at that point, chat, we're pretty much good to go. We need some paper. And again, given that we have that lovely snad outside, we can get our sugarcane quite quickly. There we go. And boom, a book. Nice. So all we should have to do here, chat, is throw that through the old portal. And the elves, they spit back out the old Tome of the Underrealm here. Right-click to gain some information about the nether. Look at that. We can now travel to the nether, the Underrealm. All right. So we do have a side quest here called Stonks. Tired of mining? Try this Orchid Endium if you have any spare mana. So this will, the way the Orchid usually works, and the way I assume this one works as well, is that you put it down, and it kind of works like the Clayconia, but instead of putting sand down, you put down stone next to it, and instead of producing clay, it turns that stone into a random ore at the cost of mana. And a pretty nifty way of getting ore if you have enough mana. Right now we don't have a ton, but again, if we wanted to, we could really like ramp up our ender flame, you know, production and really get like a ton of bonsai pots going. And that's something we might look at fairly soon. I'm not quite sure how, you know, far it's going to be before we get a potentially better way of generating resources. For now though, next up on the list, there is Source of Infinity. After you read that book, you knew exactly what to do. Or after you read that book, you knew exactly what to do. Build a machine that can reconstruct the terrain. Some bedrock can sure help you create infinity out of finity. But where can you find them? Ah, the Center End Island. If you haven't slain the dragon yet, now is the time. Obtain grains of infinity. So the way you get grains of infinity is you set fire to bedrock, right? That's kind of the traditional method for getting the grains of infinity. Now, of course, for that, we are going to have to get a flint and steel. And as of right now, I believe the way that, or the easiest way for us to get flint is to craft up 3 gravel. Now, it does mention going over to the dragon. I don't know if I really want to fight the dragon, if I can at all avoid it. But I do want to test something out here, chat, because I do think that possibly we might not have to. Yet. Where's my my Rod of the Skies is here. Let me get some mana in the old tablet here so we can do some flying. We do have this guy. And, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. If I do a quick slash home. Thank you, game. Yeah, we do have over in this direction I'm pretty sure this is made of bedrock, is my point. I should stop taking damage there, but I think this is made of bedrock, and so it might work for creating the grains of infinity. Yeah, it doesn't look like bedrock, but I'm hopeful that if we do this, we might get some grains of infinity. Oh, I see. Okay. The pack creator, who is in the Twitch chat, has kindly pointed out that bedrock burns forever in the end, and thus, normally in the overworld, you would light bedrock on fire, and after a while it would stop being on fire, and you would generate grains of infinity. But in the end, because the bedrock will burn forever, you have to break it after a little bit of time, and there's a 50-50 chance, or thereabouts, you get the grains of infinity. But there we go, we have 4 of them. I'm actually not quite sure how many we need, but we can always come back in the future if we need more. So now if we head back, we should, I think, be able to make our first few machines, chat, and quite possibly even retire that old squeezer, at least for audibling, because I think one of the first quests on the list here is the old sag mill. Yeah, the sag mill's right there. So we have Sterling Industry. This is the ultimate generator. Simple, cheap, and elegant. Craft a simple Sterling generator. So this guy is 4 stone bricks, 1 regular furnace made with endstone, a simple machine chassis, which is iron bars, iron, and then that grain of infinity, 2 infinity bimetal gears, which requires another grain of infinity and then more iron in both ingot and nugget form, and then a piston. That seems fairly easy. After that, there's also the sag mill. It says running low on ores, even with the orchid. Get this sag mill now and worry no more. And then there's reinforcement. Melting different substances together reinforces them. Fascinating. Experts call this alloying. Craft a simple alloy smelter. So I think I'll probably try and do all of these at once. The simple alloy smelter, the simple sterling generator, and the simple sag mill. We can also get the simple powered furnace as well, which I believe is just a regular furnace but can run on power as opposed to running on coal. Each one of these does require pretty much the same thing. At least they all require the simple machine chassis. They all require quite a bit of iron as well. And then like some pistons, some stone gears. It all seems fairly doable. How many grains of infinity do I need? I need 1, 2, 3. I think I need 5. Because we need 3 machine chassis. And then we need 2 bimetal gears. So yeah, I think we need 5 grains of infinity. Right now we have 4. So let me go and get like a couple more here, chat. Nice. All right, I think 7 should be enough for now. So I think, chat, we have basically everything here. Let's have a look. So, iron bars, easy enough. What else do we need? We need some stone gears, which do require some wood. We're also going to need a little bit of redstone. I do think that, thankfully, we only need 2 pistons here, so I think the 2 redstone that we have might just be the perfect amount. Let's go and get some wood from the old coke oven here to make our pistons with. And also, I guess, to make... I guess we should make our gears using these sticks here. Because I believe that a wooden gear is simply 4 sticks, although it could be 4 planks. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is indeed 4 sticks. Beautiful. So we'll take that, and then I assume that the cobblestone gears are... Oh, it's stone, not cobblestone. That is also fine. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Perfect. So that is pretty much everything. Let's go ahead and make 3 simple machine chassis. And then let's make a simple sag mill after we make 2 pistons, of course, which does require a little bit of wood, as well as a little bit of cobblestone, both of which we should have. So we'll get some planks, and we'll get some cobblestone. Back over here, we'll get 2 pistons. Good stuff. And then we'll make a sag mill. We'll make some infinity bimetal gears. Those do require some iron nuggets. Let's dump some of the items that we're not using right now. And I think I'll temporarily put my wands away as well. We're not using those at the moment. The bimetal gears require iron nuggets. 2 of those. Shouldn't be too difficult. What are we missing there? 2 iron ingots. Also not a problem. We also need some stone bricks. Very doable. And 1 more endstone furnace. I think we also need maybe 2 more endstone furnaces. Yeah, we need 3 endstone furnaces in total. That is also fine. There's our iron. So that should be the sag mill pretty much done. It is indeed. And then what am I missing for the alloy smelter? I am missing 3 iron and then a bucket and 2 stone gears. Okay, that all seems actually very doable. Do I actually need stone for this, or can I use cobblestone? I need stone. Okay, that's fine. A little bit of stone later. That's 2 stone gears. And finally, we can make the old bucket here. And I think we might just be 1 iron short. We are indeed. We need one more piece of iron. So you know what? Let's go ahead and just throw some iron in there. I think I will just do the 1, and then we'll take it out. Because we might as well run the other 19 through the sag mill. There we go. Good stuff. And boom. Nice. All right. So I guess for now, chat, it probably makes the most sense to, first of all, maybe move the squeezer here. I'm thinking for now, all we'll do is we'll have the generator in the middle, and then we'll just have the alloy smelter and the sag mill either side. Like this. That way we can put our coal into the old generator here. And that's going to power both the simple alloy smelter and the simple sag mill. Now, I do believe that these do leak power. Yeah, you'll see the leakage there is 0.05 units of power per tick. So we do probably not want to leave that in there. It is unfortunate. But yeah, if we want to use these are the simple versions. We can get better versions later on down the line. But right now, these do use a very small amount of power just passively. Which, again, isn't great, but for now is fine. Like 0.05 is a very small amount. And I think that equates to maybe like 1 unit of power per second, though. Because there are 20 ticks per second in Minecraft, and 0.05 times 20 is 1. But anyway, that is that quest, or that line of quests even, taken care of. And so now we have Avengers. We also have this quest ahead of time, Divide by Zero. If you want more generators, you can try some from Extra Utilities too, but without nether quartz, crafting the base machine block can be quite a hassle. And then there's Avengers. Although simpler machines can be crafted by hand, you'll need to use the assembler for more complex machines. And then we also have some glitched operational stuff down here. We have some deep mob learning. To start working towards building a glitched portal to the nether, you need to start simulating mob behavior. There aren't many mobs in the end, so go ahead and pick your favorite. Craft a deep learner. So the deep learner requires 3 redstone repeaters. Shouldn't be too bad. A glass pane, a soot-covered redstone, which is crafted by crushing redstone against a block of coal, and then 4 soot-covered plates, which do require obsidian and soot-covered redstone. And the obsidian, we currently don't have. We also don't have a way of getting lava. Now, you can... Ooh, so there's a few ways you can make it, actually, I guess. Oh, we'd have a way to get lava, chat. We'd have a lava maker. Not do we have anywhere to get netherrack, I don't think. There is, of course, chat, obsidian over by the dragon. Yeah, you can, obviously, there are those giant obsidian pillars around the end dragon that hold the crystals. So I think what we might have to do is we might have to add maybe a diamond to our end pick. That will up its mining level. Currently, the mining level of our pickaxe is obsidian, actually, so we don't need to add a diamond to it. We could do if we wanted to, just to up the old durability on the pickaxe if we wanted to. But we don't really need to, and also up the mining speed and attack as well. But it does already have a mining level of diamond, of obsidian. So we could, if we wanted to, grab an ender pearl, head on through the old portal over there, and just go try and mine some obsidian. We don't really need that much. We only need 3 to get 8 plates, and we only need 4 plates to make the deep learner. What else do we need? We need a simulation chamber, a trial keystone, glitched obsidian. Trial keystone. So the trial keystone does require more. And then the simulation chamber also requires more, but we don't really need that much. I reckon like maybe 10 obsidian would be more than enough. And then the glitched obsidian. Oh boy. Oh, we do it on the terrestrial agglomeration plate. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, so that's a custom recipe right there with the obsidian, purple blocks, glitched infused ingots, and obsidian. And I assume we make 10 of these to make a regular like obsidian portal, but out of glitched obsidian. Interesting. Oh yeah, someone did say that end ships can have obsidian. I'm going to take a quick peek up in this end ship here to see if there is any obsidian. And I say a quick peek. We might as well use our... I grabbed some endstone to, nerd pearl up there, but I think it makes a lot more sense for us to just try and rod of the skies our way up there. No, okay, that wasn't... I guess what we want to do is we want to kind of go up, activate the elytra, because there is kind of a recharge time limit on the rod of the skies you can see on the hotbar there. There we go. All right. Let's... oh, yeah, there is obsidian right down there. I see it. This is... oh, chat, there's so much of it as well. Perfect. That is going to make our lives a whole heck of a lot easier. We can also, if we want, steal some of these purple blocks as well, as they are going to be required for us to make the glitched obsidian. All right, 10 should be enough for now, I think, chat. We can always come back if we need more. We have the obsidian now, which is good. However, we do need some soot-covered redstone if we're going to make the soot-covered plates here. And as mentioned previously, we are kind of out of redstone. Now, the lovely people in the YouTube comments did point out that because we do have thermal foundation installed, what we can do is we can make some non-Tinker's hammers if we want to do some larger area mining here. It wouldn't be too difficult, I don't think, for us to make a Tinker's hammer. It would require making a tool forge. But I do think that maybe we could just make like an iron or copper hammer here, like one of these. And these do mine in a 3x3 area. We could even make a diamond one if we wanted to. But given that we have some copper on us, I'm thinking if we do something... Actually, I don't know if copper can mine redstone. I assume it can, right? Can copper mine redstone, chat? Can someone confirm this for me? So someone in chat has pointed out that we, of course, do have an alloy smelter. And thus, if we want to, we can make bronze. So the bronze has a durability of 650, and the iron only has a durability of 500. So I think we put 3 copper and 1 tin in. That's going to make us 3 bronze. That is also going to burn through our power quite rapidly. But hopefully, the coal there will kind of weather that storm. We do also need one more tin on top of that, but again, that shouldn't be too difficult for us. There we go. And we'll do the same again. We'll do 3 of you and 1 of you. Hopefully we got enough, yeah, we should have enough power for that, chat. That should be fine. And there we go. Nice. So once we have a nice amount of bronze here, we can do something like this, and that gets us the old bronze hammer from thermal expansion. Not quite as good as the Tinker's hammer, like it's not repairable. We would have to just make another one when this one breaks, but what it does allow us to do is if I, once again, refresh my memory when it comes to the Y level of redstone, so like Y level 33, 34, it allows us to, quite helpfully, mine in a large 3x3 area here, making it a lot more likely for us to find redstone. So there goes the old hammer. But we do have 60 redstone. So the next question does become, how much coal do we have? Thankfully, we do have what it takes, chat, to make a block of coal, which of course is required to make the soot-covered redstone. So 9 coal obviously gets us a block. If we put that down and then right-click with the old redstone, oh sorry, left-click with the redstone, that gets us the soot-covered redstone, which we can then go ahead and craft up with our newly acquired obsidian. Like so. For now, we'll just make the 8. That should be fine. And then if we're going to make the deep learner, we need 3 redstone repeaters, which again doesn't seem too bad. It is going to be a bit of stone smelted here, but that's also completely fine. We also need a glass pane, and right now I believe we do not have any sand, so let's go and actually nab some of this cobblestone. Again, thankfully that shouldn't be too difficult. I do see somebody cheating here. You cheater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Mr. Ninja there is one of the admins on the server, so I'm sure he's doing some just admin work. I doubt he's cheating those things in for his own personal playthrough. There we go. But that should be pretty much everything, chat, right? Yeah. Glass pane, repeaters, soot-covered plate, and the soot-covered redstone. And then the simulation chamber is pretty similar. We do need a comparator. I don't know... Ooh. We can make a comparator using silicon instead of nether quartz. But I also don't know how we're going to go about getting silicon. Because you can only get silicon by smelting like nether quartz dust, or which you get from nether quartz, or Certus quartz. We can sag mill clay, and as a result, we can get the silicon. We have an 80% chance of getting the silicon ingots that can be then used in place of the nether quartz for the comparator. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. All right, so that's not actually too bad. It does, again, mean, though, that we are going to need to get some more sand for some clay. I also think that that might be like an infinite loop, because... it's not, unfortunately. I was hoping you'd get 4 clay back, or like a chance to get 4 clay back. You don't. So it does actually use up clay, but I think that's fine. So we'll get 8. That's going to allow us to make 2 blocks of clay. And we can always make more if we don't get enough silicon on the first 2 tries here. But given an 80% chance, you would hope that with 2 blocks here, you'd get at least 1 silicon. And there we go, silicon ingot. Nice. All right, so those should be fine. Is our stone done? It is indeed. So back over here, I believe we should now have enough redstone to make the deep mob learner. Yeah, we're going to need 6 torches. Those 6 torches are, of course, going to be crafted down into 3 redstone repeaters. We can then go ahead and craft that up with the old glass that's down here. Let's make some glass pins. Like so. And that should be the deep mob learner, although just the deep learner taken care of. It is indeed. And then as for the next part, we need 3 more torches for the comparator, which should be fairly easy for us to do. And we also need the old silicon that I've just thrown away. There we go. And what else? Let me dump a few items here. What else do we need for the deep for the simulation chamber? We need 2 lapis, 2 ender pearls, 1 soot-covered machine casing, which requires 5 iron and some soot-covered redstone again. So let's grab 1 more soot-covered redstone. There we go. And I guess we should also probably, chat, throw like all of our iron ore into the sag mill here, and then stick some of the old charcoal in there. And I'll probably also, maybe, chat, actually grab like a bunch of maybe sticks and use those to power the generator temporarily. I did see that we just put a hopper away. Yeah, so basically what I'm thinking is that if we just do something for now, like that, and just throw sticks in there, that's going to keep this guy fueled. Obviously, because of the leakage, we might waste a few sticks here, but really the sticks are not that important. Okay, so a little bit of iron later, and that's the soot-covered machine frame done. And then at that point, we just need 2 lapis, chat, and we are good to go. So we'll grab that. We'll do one of those, and there's our simulation chamber. So we'll come back to the trial keystone. This does require a trial key. Actually, it doesn't look that bad, chat. You know, I'm going to make this real quick, just to have it. I was thinking it might be a little bit more difficult to make, but it actually seems very doable. It does look like we need some iron nuggets, but that's fine. So we need a trial key, which is 2 diamonds, an ender pearl, and some iron nuggets. And then we need a keystone, which is yet another soot-covered block. That's fine. Yet another soot-covered machine casing, which does require yet another one of these, which in turn means we have to get one more of those. But I think, chat, that we are basically there. Yeah, we just need some iron, which is over here. Some of the redstone, which is there. Machine casing is done. And finally, 2 more diamonds later. And we have ourselves a keystone. Nice. All right. So that is basically all of the deep mob learning quests pretty much done, but now we actually have to use deep mob learning. So I do believe the simulation chamber requires power, so I'm going to put it down like right here. And we'll come back to that. So we have the deep learner. It says no data model found. Please insert a data model. Your data model will collect data when they are placed in the deep in the deep learner. In order to collect data, you must deliver the killing blow. So data model. I believe the way this works is if we get a data model, like this blank data model here, I don't know if we actually have to craft up a specific data model. I think just having a data model on you and then killing a mob might make a data model of that mob, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, we definitely do have to make a data model. So let's get another repeater going. And then what else are we missing here? We just need some lapis and some soot-covered redstone. There's the soot-covered redstone, and there's the lapis. That should be the old blank data module. It is indeed. And then, yeah, I think you have to make the desired data model. It doesn't really. Okay, so chat is telling me that I do have to craft the required data model. Not that that's going to be a problem for us. We're obviously going to go with Enderman here because they are really the only mobs in the end, and there are a lot of them. So thankfully, the Enderman data model is very easy to make. It is quite simply an ender pearl and the data model, like so. And you'll see right now it says data collected 0 out of 6, data per kill 1, and simulation cost 80 redstone flux per tick. So in our deep learner, we're going to put in the old Enderman data model. And you'll see right now we're at model tier faulty, Enderman defeated 0, defeat 6 more Enderman to reach basic. So our little sword here, our soul scribe, does only have 7 damage, or 7 durability left. So I think, chat, it's probably about time to retire that guy and pivot over to using a new one. Okay, so I think the plan here, chat, is probably to build a little place to hide around quite a few Endermen and then try and, you know, lure them in. We can obviously run out to attack them and then kind of run back into our little hiding spot once they get close. But something like this should work out just fine. We do have to deliver the killing blow, but again, that shouldn't be a problem. I should definitely do the baiting with the sword that deals damage. Hello, my friend. Goodbye, my friend. The fact that this is a 2-hit kill is really nice, and actually means we don't even need to be that cowardly, in all honesty. We can probably get away with just fighting them out in the open. So we need to defeat 3 more Endermen. That seems very doable. Nice. So our data model has reached the basic tier. Let's have a look. Okay. Data collected 0 out of 48. So Enderman defeated, defeat 12 more to reach advanced. So I believe the way that this works is that while we can do this killing manually, we can also kind of simulate the killing of these Endermen in the simulation chamber. That's kind of the whole point. And in the simulation chamber, it will generate resources for us automatically. But kind of the more manual killing we do up front, the faster it will be once we put it into the simulation chamber. So I think we do... I'm trying to avoid the ones that got end iron, by the way, because them guys have 60 HP instead of 20. Oh, who's on me? Oh, you're on me. No. No, they've got so much HP, chat. Gosh dang it. All right, we've reached advanced. So how many to get to the next tier? So we need to kill 30 more to reach superior. All right, let me head on inside real quick. And I do believe we also need polymer clay, if memory serves me right, to actually run the simulator. So if we take out the old data model and we put that data model into here, so we have iterations 0, pristine chance 11%, cannot begin simulation, missing polymer medium. Yeah, so we need some polymer clay to begin the simulation. It's not too bad. Gold, iron, lapis, and then regular clay gets you that polymer clay there, which is fairly easy. We do have, I think, everything. We've got the clay, we've got lapis. Do we have one gold ingot? We do, and we have one iron as well. All right, let's make 16 polymer clay here and put that in. I'll put just the one in for now. There we go. So that's going to start. It's basically going to run through the first iteration, and you can see it's taking a little while. Using 80 redstone flux per tick, which might be more than we kind of have, or more than we're producing at least. I'm actually not quite sure how much the simple machine behind us produces. Oh, it seems to be done though. So iterations 1, pristine chance 11%. We got 1 extraterrestrial matter. If we look at this, we can see that when we run it through, we get extraterrestrial matter, and we also get these a chance of getting pristine enderman matter. The pristine enderman matter can then be used to make these items here. So you can use the loot fabricator to turn the pristine enderman matter into ender pearls, enderman heads, end infused iron ore, or infinity boosters. Okay, what is it that we're actually after though? We're after the glitched obsidian. Let me unbookmark these guys and then go ahead and bookmark this guy. So for the glitched obsidian, we need glitched infused ingots made by stabilizing unstable glitch fragments. Glitch fragments. So unstable glitch fragments. Crafted by crushing a corrupt glitched heart against some obsidian. A corrupt glitched heart. Drops from system glitches. Interesting. So it looks like we need a self-aware enderman. So I assume we have to get our data model up to self-aware. Nice. All right, so we've now reached superior on the old data model. Oh, we need self-aware, right? Oh, we're gonna need yet another sword, chat. Oh my goodness. Okay. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye. There's gonna be no enderman left, chat. They're gonna be an extinct species. All right, last one. Boom. All right. Our data model is now self-aware, which I believe to be the highest tier a data model can get. It is indeed. Maximum tier achieved. Nice. All right. So I think, in general, that does mean that our odds of getting a pristine matter in the old loot machine back home are higher. But yeah, it does mean in the simulation chamber now we can get pristine matter more, I think, like faster. Or more, yeah, like our pristine chance now is 42%, whereas previously I think it was 11% with the older tier, which means we're more likely to get that pristine enderman matter, this one here, which isn't too useful for us, I don't think. It does mean we can get, enderman heads and end infused iron ore going forward. Ender pearl's not really too useful, and the infinity booster card will be useful at some point, but isn't really too useful just yet. So, not really, a great thing for us to have. And we don't already have 8 infinity booster cards just from killing, more than 50 endermen there. But now I believe what I need to do is I need to first of all, we need to move this to a better area. It needs to be in a big empty space that is 15 by 15 by 10. We might have to clear that space out because I don't know if that's going to spawn naturally in the end here. Like we might have to just dig out some space here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are we good? I don't know if it's going to change in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, maybe we need to like fill in some blocks here. Perfect. All right, so we've cleared out a 15 by 15 area. Please insert an attuned trial key to start the trial. So we need to go make another trial key, which is 2 more diamonds, 1 ender pearl, and 2 iron nuggets, I think, if memory serves me right. Let's go take a peek. So I believe I'll also take this chest plate as well, because we might be putting that on in just a second here. But we got 2 diamonds. We have an iron ingot, so I think if we do this, I think it was like this? No. Let's have a look. It was this, but just 1 slot down. Okay, so we have a trial key. I'm going to dump like a bunch of my inventory stuff here, chat. Just in case. So chat is telling me that we have to go and kill 1 more enderman. We should also get another soul scribe, by the way. Oh, hello, my friend. Are you angry about all the endermen I killed earlier? We should put this on as well. But what we should do is we should make another soul scribe real quick, because our current one is broken, and chat has told me that we're going to have to fight many, many endermen here. All right, so we got 2 more soul scribes. So I've not done this before, but if chat is to be believed, we want to make sure that we have a self-aware enderman data model in our deep learner. We then want to make sure that we have the key on us. And then at that point, we just want to go kill an enderman, right? That, I believe, is going to bind... It's going to make the key into an enderman key. Yeah, the trial key was attuned to enderman. Okay. So, at that point, we should probably, chat, see about getting some leggings and some helmets. And by leggings and helmets, I, of course, mean 1 pair of leggings and one helmet, given that we currently do not have either. So how much mana do we have? I think we have a fair bit, right? Yeah, I think we have enough. So let's make some mana steel here. I think we'll make a mana steel helmet and some mana steel leggings. I think those are slightly better than iron, although I don't think they're quite as good as diamond, but that's fine. So and they also look cool as well. All right. So we have a full set of armor. I'm going to grab some more apples as well. Make sure we got enough food here. We have our 3 swords. I think we're about as prepared as we're going to be, chat. So I believe all we have to do is put the trial key. I am going to get some blocks, chat. Chat has told me that maybe we can't build, which might be true, but just in the off chance that we can build and maybe like hide from the enderman, I'm going to take some blocks here just in case. But let's see. Please insert an attuned trial key to start the trial. Boom. Oh, I see. Tier self-aware, wave 7, reward is 12 pristine enderman matter and 5 corrupted glitched hearts. So we need... Let me check this, chat. We need, I assume, 10 glitch-infused ingots. Drop some fragments. Oh, gosh. TLDR. Drop some fragments, lapis, and solid gold ingots into a body of water and hope for the best. So we're stabilizing... Oh, yes, of course. Stabilizing the unstable glitched fragments. And these are crafted by crushing a corrupted glitched heart against some obsidian. Yields 3 fragments per crushed heart. So we're going to get 5 corrupted glitch hearts. We can crush that into 15 fragments and then use that to get, potentially, I guess, 15 glitched infused ingots if it's a 1-to-1. That seems like it should be more than enough to get what we're after. All right. Boom. Trial is currently active. Okay. Wave 1. Piece of cake. Wave 2. I'll still wave 1. That was easy, chat. Easy. Wave 1. Walk in the park. Hello, my friend. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wave 2. Even bigger walk in the park. Wave 3. Okay. Getting a little trickier, I assume. There's a freaking blaze here? I'm sorry, my friend. You have bested me. Is he a part of this? He's not. He's just there. He's just hanging out. I don't have to kill him. Okay, we're 4. Hello? Who are you? Please go away. And stop hitting me with your hearts. Our sword is not good enough for this man. I'm so dead, chat. I'm so dead. Gosh dang it. Do I get to continue? Or is it over? Like, what's the deal here? Can I keep going? I think I'm done, right? So I think we're going to fight again, chat. We have a shield now. The dark bow we also have. Let's get some paper and make a few more planes here so we can make a few arrows. We're not going to be able to make a ton of arrows, unfortunately. Although I guess we could make quite a few, actually. Let's see. So the paper here. I don't know if you can do a whole stack at once. You shift right click. You can't. You have to do them individually. Okay. That's unfortunate. So I think it's like 5, 7, 6. Oh no, it's 5, 7, 2, 6, 7, 5, 5, 8, 2, 6, 7, 5 is the sequence there, chat. And of course, each one of these gets us one feather, and one feather can be crafted with the old flint to get us to get some arrows, which will hopefully make killing the blazes a little easier. All right, 5 flint, 5 arrows, and very soon 5 sticks. Okay, so that's gonna get us, you know what, 20 arrows there. So once again, let's go and kill an enderman. Okay. All right. So I think we might be ready for a second fight here. The plan this time around is to use the dark bow on the guy who throws glitched hearts, because apparently he doesn't have much HP, and also use the dark bow on blazes as well. And I hope that'll work out well. Let's give it a try. So I'm going to put the key in again. And start. Okay. Wave 1. Easy enough. 2 opponents. Oh, it tells you the bottom right as well. I didn't see that before. It tells you how many opponents you have to go. The shield, I think, is also going to be huge for us here. Not with the enderman, of course, but with non-enderman related foes. Wave 3. Okay. So we want to be backing up when those guys come at us, so we don't get, we don't want to leave the area though as well. Something to bear in mind. I don't see a blaze there. Oh, hello. No. No, oh, gosh. Dang it. Oh, I didn't focus on the glitch fast enough, chat. Jeez. Ah, this freaking guy, get out of here. He doesn't have 1 health, chat. He's so powerful. I was told he has 1 health. It's a lie. And he doesn't even... the shield does not... Oh, I can't fire those back. Interesting. But he definitely doesn't have 1 HP. Which is what I was led to believe. All right. I think, chat, I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap up today's stream there. I was hoping to defeat that, to defeat the challenge. However, I do think we need to do a little bit more work. Maybe get some better weaponry, potentially a better sword, just to fight the glitch guys specifically. I think that the dagger is still maybe the best option for fighting the enderman. But I think fighting the glitch guy is going to require some better weaponry that we don't have as of yet. But I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. BST, which is about 2 hours and 11 minutes prior to now. Terrestrial armor could be a thing, but we need so much mana. We don't have anywhere near enough mana for it. I was also hoping to get the automated cobblestone going today, but I did not anticipate just how long it was going to take for us to kill all those endermen and to level up our data model and get the keystone and whatnot. But I will definitely come back to trying to automate cobblestone, maybe in the next stream, if we do manage to defeat this trial here and also build the old portal as well. But for now, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't done so already, you can go ahead and hit follow to get notified when I go live in the future. Like I said, I'll be live tomorrow. As always, though, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.